compassion. Angels must be confused by war. Both sides praying for protection. Yet someone always gets hurt. Someone dies. Someone cries so deep they lose their watery state. Angels must be confused by war. Who can they help? Who can they clarify? Whose mercy do they cast to the merciless? No modest scream can be heard. No stainless pain can't be felt. All is clear to angels, except in war. When I awoke to this truth, it was from a dream I had last night. I saw two angels conversing in a field of children's spirits rising like silver smoke. The angels were fighting amongst themselves about which side was right and which was wrong. Who started the conflict? Suddenly, the angels stilled themselves like a stalled pendulum, and they shed their compassion to the rising smoke of souls who bore the watermark of war. They turned to me with those eyes from God's library, and all the pieces fallen were raised in unison, coupled like the breath of flames in a holy furnace. Nothing in war comes to destruction but the illusion of separateness. I heard this spoken so clearly I could only write it down like a forged signature. I remember the compassion, mountainous, proportioned for the universe. Think a tiny fleck still sticks to me like gossamer threads from a spider's web. And now, when I think of war, I flick these threads to all the universe. Hoping they stick on others as they did me. Knitting angels and animals to the filamental grace of compassion. The reticulum of our skyward home. Our skyward home. from Wingmakers, Chamber 1. Philosophy, poetry, art, music. Love, love, do, 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 do. Love, love, earth, angels come together. Let's go. I love you so. This poem's called Listening, or Philosophy, Chamber 1. Have a beautiful day. Let's go. I love you so. I am listening for a sound beyond sound that stalks the night. Land of my dreams, entering rooms of fossil light, so ancient they are swarmed by truth. I am listening for a sound beyond us that travels the spine's invisible ladder to the Orphic Library, where rebel books revel in the unremitting light. Oh yeah, printed in gray tiny words with quick sand depth embroidered with such care. They render spirit a ghost and God a telescope turned backwards upon itself, dreaming us awake. Never blooming thoughts surround me. Like a regatta of crewless ships, I listen, leopard-like, canting off the quarantine bodies, sickened by the monsoon of still hearts. There is certain magic in the heartbeat which crowds the sound I seek, but it is still underneath the beating I wish to go, underneath the sound of all things, huddled against the tracking dishes that turn their heads to the sound of stars. I am listening for a sound unwound, so vacant it stares straight with the purity to peer into the black madness of time, sowing visions that oscillate in our wombs. Bearing radiant forms as a substrate of our form. When I look to the compass needle, I see a blade of humility bent to a force, waylaid like wild rain, channeled in sewer pipes, running underground in concrete canals that quiver, laughing up at us as though we were lost in the sky world with no channel for our ride. I am listening for a sound in your voice, past the scrub terrain of your door. my ear is listening on the other side, beneath your heart where words go. Where they go awkward and light consumes the delicate construction of mingled lives. I can only listen for the sound I know is there, glittering in that unpronounceable, stateless state, quarried of limbs so innocent they mend the flesh of hearts. They mend the flesh of hearts. It's beautiful.